What's up, y'all? It's Friday afternoon right at 4 o'clock, and I'm actually getting an unexpected start to my ammo hunting this week. I've actually been up at my range all day cutting the grass, doing a little cleaning up around there, but I got a heads up from Rural King that they got a little bit of ammo in, and one of the things was 30-30. So I'm definitely swinging by on the way home and checking out what they got. All right, y'all, in the Rural King again. They got a bunch of stuff in here. A lot of it still left from the other day. Bunch of 308 still, but as you can see, that Winchester is gone already at $9.99 a box. People know that's a heck of a deal. Still got the 270 and the 243 to 28 bucks. Got some 22 250 still, 30-30 to two different kinds of that. I'm surprised they still got the lever evolution, and now they got this core lock, which I already grabbed a few boxes of, $25.99, so great deal on that right now. 45 is the same. It's still got them SIGs hanging around at $19.99. The 30 super carry, it ain't going nowhere. 40 looks the same for the hollow points and the full metal jacket. 9mm looks pretty much exactly the same. The hollow points, they still got those $17.99 9mm punch. This right here is new, $39.99 for just V crowns, I believe. Yeah, it's just V crowns. 115 grain V crown, 50 round box for 40 bucks. So not bad on that for 50 rounds. Got some new 22 LR in. Of course, they still got the Norma $5.99, $4.99 on the Aguila, and then they got some standard velocity CCI in here now too for $5.99. So I think I'd take that CCI over the Norma. Same 5.56 223 300 blackout steel case, still hanging strong. And surprisingly, they still got a good bit of this Feder. $9.99 15 round double alt buck, and the Sabo slugs for $14.99. so I'll probably get a couple boxes of those now since they still here. The Hex steel shot still, the Challenger steel, Nilo, and the number 3 shot, which y'all saw last week. So definitely worth stopping by here for sure. All right, y'all, made it out to Rural King, and it was definitely worth stopping by there if for the 30-30 alone, but they had some more good stuff in there, that CCI and a couple other new things that wasn't in there the other day. But like I said, that's definitely the only stop for today, so I'm gonna head back to the house and we'll come out here next week and hit it again. What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday afternoon, about 12:30, and I'm wrapping up the ammo hunting week. I'm not gonna have a chance to come out tomorrow and check on things, so today's gonna be the last day I go out hunting. Y'all still ain't gonna be seeing the video till Thursday. That's just the routine. I picked up a few things this week already, got a couple really good deals, and then I got some stuff online that I needed also. Maybe I'll run across some more stuff today worth picking up, but I'm gonna hit the Rural King first as always, and then we'll probably swing by the local shop on the way home. All right, y'all, looking about the same in here. They got a few new things. I won't go slow unless I see something new. All that 308 still here. Of course, the 7.62x51 y'all saw was gone the very next day last week. Couple boxes of 270 left, 223 still, 450 Bushmaster, one box of that left. Pretty much the same 45s. They still got that SIG 1999 45. They do got some streaks in 45 now, $14.99 for those. Got some Critical Defense 357 down here, 125 grain, $29.99. Those are 25 round boxes. 40 looking exactly the same on the full metal jacket and hollow points. 9mm looking the same. They still got some punch 9mm, $17.99. Still got some of the full metal jacket streaks for $9.99. The Venom, they still got that, $18.99. 40 bucks for the Arms Core 100 round pack. 22 LR looking about the same. The TAC 22 at $5.99 still. Same for the standard CCI, $5.99, $4.99 on the Aguila, and still got a handful of boxes of that 45 grain subsonic for $6.99. Looking the same on the 5.56 and 223. They got the steel case 223 marked down to $8.49. Looks like a few new shot shells in here. Number 2 still. They still got these Sabo slugs for $14.99. Still got the Challengers, both 7.5 and 8 for $9.99. This right here is a good deal. Number 8 shot in these high power, these little special boxes, $6.99. I'll probably get a couple more of those. Still got the Nilo little special boxes for $11.99. So looking about the same in here other than just a few different things. All right, y'all, made it out to Rural King again. They had a ton of ammo in there as usual lately, a few new things, so I did grab a couple things while I was in there. I think from here I'll swing by the local shop, see if they got anything new in there. If they do have something new or at a super good deal that y'all hadn't seen already, I'll take a little video in there. If not, I'll see y'all back at the house and show y'all what we got for the week. All right, y'all, made it back to the house again. I've got quite a bit of stuff to go over, so I'm not going to take too long getting into it. But if you enjoy my videos, as always, reach down and hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload new stuff. Now, everything I got this week either came from Rural King or online through the mail in some form or fashion. First thing we got at Rural King, y'all saw they had this Feder double aught buck back in there. 15 rounds of double aught buck for $9.99, so that's a really good deal right now. This Feder is basically the same thing as the Wolf double aught buck. I've run plenty of it. None of my shotguns have any problem with it. I believe it's moving around 13-25 feet per second, so not bad at all. Double aught buck, 15 rounds for $9.99. I picked up 3 boxes of that. And then the next thing I got at Rural King is definitely what I would consider the score of the week this week. We got some Remington Core Locked 30-30. I got 5 boxes of this actually. 30-30, 170 grain Remington Core Lock. This stuff was $25.99 per box. So $25.99 per box for 30-30, good branded 30-30 right now is a pretty doggone good deal. As you can see, just good old soft point 30-30 Remington. So I could not pass that up. Y'all know I've got something coming in 30-30. I should be picking that up towards the end of this month actually. So I went ahead and got some more of that. Like I said, 5 boxes of 30-30 at $25.99 per box. And then sticking with the Rural King for now, y'all saw they had these fancy boxed Federal shot shells, the number 8 with the duck on the box here. Nothing special about them other than just like a little anniversary box. If y'all remember, it was either last week or the week before I picked some of these up at my local shop. They had them priced for $8.99. Well, Rural King, lo and behold, got them in now and they're $6.99. So $6.99 for a box of number 8 shot right now is actually a pretty decent deal, sad to say. So picked up 2 more boxes of those, like I say, at $6.99 per box. And then the last thing at the Rural King, they got in some Hornady Critical Defense 357 Magnum 125 grain. This stuff definitely wasn't cheap, $29.99 per box. Now it is a box of 25, so I guess that's about the going rate right now for good defensive ammo for 357 Magnum. I've actually got 1 box of this already, but since they had it back in there, I figured I'd grab another one. So 1 box of that, like I say, $29.99. But like I said, that was all I picked up from the Rural King. As y'all saw, they had tons of ammo in there. The deals just are very few and far between anymore, there or anywhere else. And you know, a lot of people still sticking to their, oh, well, don't buy it, it'll eventually come down. Let me tell y'all something. If you still think ammo's coming down at this point, then bless your heart is the only thing that can be said to you, because it's not about supply and demand anymore, y'all. There is tons of supply. There is no ammo shortage in this country, period. Just like there's no fuel shortage, just like there's no shortage of pretty much anything in this country. It's just a matter of pure absolute greed right now. Supply is through the roof. There's ammo stacked on the shelves at every single retailer around here, every single online shop. Retailers across the country are absolutely flush with ammo on the shelves. The problem is absolute greed. They've got used to these prices, used to these profit margins, and it's not coming down, y'all. If anybody thinks that you're going to sit here and outlast these retailers will let this stuff sit on the shelf as long as they need to, because somebody is going to buy it. Eventually you are going to cave and you're going to buy it, or you're just not going to use it. You're just not going to have any. There's no way me, you, or anybody else is going to sit here and play chicken and outlast these retailers. If you really think that, then honestly, you're foolish. You really are foolish. If you need ammo, you might as well buy it, because it ain't coming down. Other than the rare little deal here and there that's a temporary week-long or even a month-long thing, prices on ammo are here to stay. So it's either you get used to it and you buy it, or you don't and quit complaining about it. That's all there is to it. I've said this from the very beginning of this whole ammo scam. People are just gullible as can be. I've seen people from the beginning of this go from, oh, there's a shortage, to, oh, it's supply and demand. There's a shortage on resources. There's this, there's that. It's one excuse after the other. If you still are so blind right now to think that this price is going to come down and this is some temporary thing and it's not pure greed, then like I say, bless your heart. That's all I can say. But anyway, let's move along and get to the rest of what I got this week. So made a couple online orders this week. As y'all have already seen, the cat's definitely out of the bag as far as what my new hand cannon is. Y'all probably seen the short yesterday. If you didn't, go check that out. But I've got a full video on it coming Friday actually, and that's obviously to fit the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. So I had to order some of this ammo. This stuff is incredibly expensive. So these right here are the XTP loads, 350 grain XTP, loaded by Precision 1 is where I got these. So just good old XTP, and the same for these right here, HSM loaded. They didn't list what kind of projectiles these were, so I grabbed a box. They were the same price as these just to find out, and they definitely are the XTP Magnums. The same thing, 350 grain XTP. So these are the same rounds, just loaded by different companies. So it should be interesting to see the different speeds and stuff out of these once I do start doing gel testing and stuff on them. So just to see how one company loads them versus the other. But anyway, I've ended up picking up a couple boxes of these. Like I say, definitely nowhere near cheap. These things were 54 bucks per box. $54 for 20 rounds is what you're paying for 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. So it's pretty much the normal price. That stuff is just incredibly expensive. And then sticking to the same caliber for now, we got some 500 Smith & Wesson from Steinel, and this is actually that big old 700 grainer I made a community post on and showed y'all a picture of. So the 700 grain Omega loads from these Steinel. So these are definitely some hard hitters right here. I lost my little tag from these out of the box. I think these were right about the same, like 55, 56 bucks for a box of these 700 grainers. And then as y'all know, I picked up that 32 ACP Beretta Tomcat a couple weeks ago. I definitely want to do some gel tests on that. So I've got the critical defense rounds and I've got some full metal jacket, but that's really all the ammo I had. So I wanted to go online and get some really good defensive rounds, which I feel like these are going to be the best option out of that 32 ACP, and it's the Underwood Extreme Defenders. 55 grainers, I got 2 boxes of the standard pressure and 2 boxes of the Plus P. Both of them the same round, same Underwood. Like I said, 55 grain Extreme Defender. Y'all all know what the Extreme Defender looks like. Look at that little old tiny thing. So like I say, Plus P and standard pressure, so should be interesting to see what kind of performance we get out of both of these in the gel. I'll probably compare them against some 380s and a couple of other rounds. These actually weren't too bad for what they are. They were $23.99 per box. So $23.99 per box for Underwood Extreme Defenders. I mean, I can't complain too much about that. So I got 2 boxes of each of those. And then the last box of goodies I got here was sent to me by Michael to test out. So Michael, I really appreciate that, brother. He sent me some really cool stuff, some really older stuff. Some of it's discontinued, a couple newer things. So let me show you what we got. So first, he just sent me some Browning 22 LRs. These are 40 grain hollow points. So should be interesting. I don't have any of these at all, so I'll do some testing on those for sure. He also sent me some SuPpLy 38 Special Plus P Super Snub. These are 90 grain jacketed hollow points. So I've tested some SuPpLy in 9mm before, and they did pretty good. I think it was the solid coppers, but these are some jacketed hollow points. I'm not sure about the projectile. It doesn't really say, so should be a good test on that with the 38 Special Plus P. Next, he sent me a box of 380 Auto. Look at that little tiny box, y'all. I mean, a tiny, tiny little box. This is the Cellier and Below XRG Defense 380 Auto. These are 77 grainers, and these are actually solid copper expanding hollow points. I just can't get over how small that box is. So 380 Auto, solid copper expanding hollow points. I'm really curious to see how these do. Very cool. I don't have any of these at all either. I don't even know if I've ever seen any of these, so really cool little thing he sent me there. He also sent me a box of these Winchester PowerPoint 42 Max 42 grain copper plated hollow point 22 LR. So this ought to be pretty interesting. Again, I don't have any of these, so y'all know I like to do a bunch of 22 testing, so that'll be another interesting there. Copper plated hollow point Winchester PowerPoint. Now the rest of this stuff is pretty unique. It's either old or discontinued, you know, one or the other. One thing he sent me was the Super Max Hyper Velocity Aguilas. Now I have actually tested these before, but the ones I got are in a completely different box, so I don't know if these are older or newer than the ones I've got. But I want to say these are 30 grains. Yeah, 30 grains solid point. Like I say, I have tested these out of a rifle against a punch, so y'all can check that video out if you hadn't, but it's a flat point. These did really good against the punch in a rifle. They went right on out there with the punch, so these are definitely some good rounds right here. Then next, I've got a box of Federal Classic 22 Hyper Velocity. I'm not sure how old these are. I believe this is definitely an older packaging, but these are 31 grain copper plated. Now these are hollow points, so we won't get the penetration out of some of those other ones, but these should be pretty interesting to test. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of these either. Next up is a box of Remington Viper Hyper Velocity. These are 36 grain, and these are the solids. These are also a flat point solid. solid round there. Now I have tested these also. I can't remember if it was out of a rifle or a handgun, but I have tested these again in a different packaging. So I don't know if these are older or new, and I'm assuming these are older because $2.19 is the price tag on them. So it's a shame you can't get that price anymore. Next is a Winchester Western Super X Expediter 22. These are 29 grain hollow points here. So I definitely don't have any of these either. Nice nickel plated case on them and a plated hollow point projectile on the front. I'll definitely have to do some testing with these. Looks like I may have to do some more hollow point 22 LR testing. So this is another one, like I say, I did not even have. Now the next two are some older CCI rounds, the small game bullet and a Mini Mag Plus V. I don't know if these are different than the Mini Mags of today. I actually don't even see a weight on these things. Mini Mag Plus V. The flat point, I don't think, well, no, I know for a fact Mini Mags are definitely not flat, the new ones. So these are definitely different than the new ones. So this should be pretty interesting. Like I say, I don't even see a weight. I don't even see a grain weight at all on these, so I have no idea what weight these are. But Mini Mag Plus V, again, something I don't have. I don't even know if I've ever seen these. So he sent me some of those. And then again, like I say, the small game bullet, these are still made today. Now, totally different packaging, of course. I think these are the same round. It's a flat nose solid also. Not sure the weight on these. I'm assuming they're the same as standard day small game bullets. So be interesting to test these. I don't even have any of the new small game bullets. They're really hard to get right now other than a couple places online. So should be a good test on these for sure. And then lastly, he sent me some Federal 22S Spitfires. These are hyper velocity 22s, 20% faster than high velocity, it says. These again, don't have any weight on them. I have no idea what the weight is on these. I thought it was a pretty cool little plastic tin that they came in anyway. And that wraps it up for the week, y'all. So a pretty good haul this week between what I picked up in the store and online and what Michael sent me. A nice little variety of stuff here. So should be some pretty good testing on some of this stuff. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the pickups this week. What's going on in y'all's area with the ammo availability and the pricing? Do any of y'all out there seriously still think that these ammo prices are going to come down any a meaningful amount at all? Are you still holding out thinking that this magical supply and demand is going to just all of a sudden make prices go down? Leave me some comments down below. I'm genuinely curious to see if anybody out there still feels like ammo prices are going to drop way down. Again, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and click that bell notification icon so you can get notified of new videos. I appreciate all my range game members for hitting that join button, and every single one of y'all that show support by watching, hitting the thumbs up, subscribing to the channel. And like I said, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what's happening with the ammo in y'all's area. Make sure you check out all my affiliate links down below in the video description. If you do your shopping through Amazon, hit that link up first. Anything you buy after going through that link, we get a kickback from them towards the channel. If you're looking for some fantastic ear pro, check out those Axle affiliate links to save you a pile of money. Like I said, I got the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum video coming tomorrow and a whole bunch more stuff on the way, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see y'all soon.